Hi, hello, welcome to our digital class. This is class 10. Let's see our world through English as it is titled on our textbook. Now let's go to the first topic. Here is a class about class 10 first chapter and slot 1. The text has been divided into 3 slots. Now, the first chapter, as you know, is personality development. Now, here on the screen, you can see two personalities. I mean to say two persons' pictures. One, a classical dancer, and the other, a man sitting in a chair, looks as physically challenged. But still, there is a great smile and pride on his face. Do you know these people? And what is their speciality? Actually, we are talking about these people in sense they are successful. It means they are successful in one or the other field. What field? And what qualities do you think a person requires to become successful? There might be some special qualities in these two personalities. So what are their special qualities? Let us find out. Now, what is your opinion about the attitude of this society towards the individuals with special needs? The picture 2 already makes it clear that he is a person with special needs. And picture 1 you cannot see, but she lost her one leg in an accident. So, let me reveal their names for your convenience, and I request you to find out the details of their biography with the help of resources you have. The lady is none other than Sudha Chandran, a great dancer who succeeded to be a dancer even after losing her leg. I mean to say, got her leg amputated after a road accident. And he is a great scientist, Stephen Hawking. So, I request you, students, to get details of these two persons from the sources available to you and make it. Now, let us go to our reading A text. And you all know our text, reading text A is Attitude is Altitude. It's titled as Attitude is Altitude. Why? We'll come to know after we go through the text. Here, let me start the text. Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning, to help you scratch that itch, to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. And imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down the street, to run or walk, to bicycle or skateboard, or get you from point A to point B. Then imagine both at once, which is what Nick Vujicic has faced his whole life. Have you heard something like this before? Yes. This Attitude is Altitude is an article or a biography, what we can call as, of Nick Vujicic, a great personality, an inspiring personality. Now let's see some more details about him. Nick was born with no arms and legs, but he doesn't let the details stop him. Yes, doesn't let the details stop him is a phrase that mean that his disability was not an obstacle to his success. And this here, some more details about this man. The brave 26-year-old who was mainly a torso, played football and golf, swims and surfs, despite having no limbs. Yes, he had no limbs. You can see that in the picture. It's very clear. But he could play football and golf, swim and surf. Now, what is torso? Torso means a trunk, actually without head, but without head and without limbs. But here he called himself as a torso because he has no limbs. Right. Now, some more details about this person. Nick has a small foot on his left hip, which helps him balance and enables him to kick. It's clear in the picture. You can see there he is just holding a book or typing using that. And he uses his one foot to type, write with a pen, and pick things up between his toes. It is clear here in the picture the little torso is writing using his toes, holding pen with the toes of his chicken drumstick, what he called as. So this is a small foot what he had on his left hip. And next, see, as I said you, Nick joked saying that I call it my chicken drumstick. He called that food as chicken drumstick as it resembles chicken drumstick. And he was born in Melbourne, that is in Australia. But now he lives in Los Angeles. And he said that I'd be lost without it. I'd be lost without it. What is this it? It indicates that chicken drumstick. I mean, a small foot on his left hip. So that is the support what he had. And some more points about Nick. See, due to his faith as an evangelical Christian, Nick has chosen to remain a virgin until marriage. Nowadays it has become a fashion art, like going on activity to have physical relations with the people and lead life. So he thought to be a virgin till he get married. And here actually he's very modest, but he gets marriage proposals from women all the time. Nick's friend said, okay, and he's a publicist from Los Angeles. And see, he's a modest. What does modest mean? Just try to find out. He's a simple man, reserved man. And I would like you to explore the meaning of modest on your own so that you can find out synonyms of it and get some idea. Yeah, but generally it means that being simple and convenient. Right. So, next let me continue. He would love to get married and start a family, but he's waiting for the right girl to come along. And finally, he had the right girl in his life and he settled with the kids. That's very clear in the picture. Yes. Now, here's some more points about Nick. That's about his personal attitude. And let us go to his sports and other interesting things and what he could do. Water sports aren't the Nick's only thing. Okay, that is not only what Nick played, water sports like surfing, skiing. He also plays football with a club tucked under his chin. I think it's very clear from the picture 1 and 2 that what does club mean? The stick with what the people play golf. The stick used to hit the ball on a golf court is called as club. Tucked in sense held, holding under the chin, right? And then he is a huge fan of English Premier League. Yeah, the other picture shows that he's hitting ball with his forehead. That a football. So English Premier League is a football game which is he fan of. Now let's continue. English Premier League is something like what we have in India, IPL, EPL. Okay, IPL is about cricket, and then here English Premier League refers as a football, English Football League, what we generally call it as, and seasonal. It is a seasonal game. It runs from August to May, with each team playing 38 matches, and most of the games are played on Saturdays and Sundays afternoons generally. So he is fan of that. So this proves that he is much interested in playing football. Now let's know something more about him in our next slot of the text. So friends, my dear children, this is the time to recap what we have gone through in this slot. So here is the assignment, what you have to do. Now pick out meanings of the underlined words in the content shared above, like which is colored yellow and underlined. Just make note of all those words and write meanings of it, usage of it. You'll get brief idea about the slot what we have discussed. And as a discourse, you choose one of the prominent personalities shared at the starting of the session and sketch a brief profile of them. If you are interested, you can make profile of both the persons, that is Sudha Chandran's as well as Stephen Hawkins, right? To make or to sum up or to reflect or review what we learned, mind mapping is the best tool. Just sketch a mind mapping of this slot and let yourself refine or recap what you learnt in this slot. It will help you a lot. Okay, by this I end the class. We'll meet again in the next slot session. Class 2. See you all then.